What's up, everybody? I'm a nobody trying to be somebody, and this is the start of the stream. Hold on. Cue the intro. There we go. Cueing the intro. There we go. Yo, what's up, Fastboy? Yo, look at the thumbnail, bro. This thumbnail is crazy. My bad. Look at the thumbnail, bro. The thumbnail is crazy. How have you been, Fastboy? How's your day been? Anything new or exciting happened today? What's up, everybody? There we go. Freedom. Give me 1 second, 1 second. Sorry. Setting up. How's your day been, bro? One second. Okay, I believe I'm ready. Stare at it, bro. Gaze into it. Gaze into it. Gaze. You're not gonna believe what I made for dinner. I'm actually super excited. What'd you make? You know me, I love cooking. I love food. I've always been a food head. Orange chicken? I almost said that, bro. Wow, that's so crazy. Whenever you said that, wow, that's so crazy. No trolling. I swear I almost said that. Why is it? Why is it 180p? There we go. One second. Yo, how'd it taste? Fastboy, you know the deal. So should I go orange? Chicken. Chick? Fastboy, first word of the day is on you. I don't know if I can actually say that word. Can I say that word in 2025? Yo, is it crazy that it's 2025? Yo, that's kind of crazy. Audio, bro, you're goated for that. You're right. All right, let's see. I'm gonna start counting. Let's see. 127,301, 127,302, 127,303, 127,304, 127,305, 127,306, 127,307, 127,308, 127,309, 127,310. That was goated. Actually, I mean, because it knocks out so many vowels. That's so insane. It only leaves the O. I've also been looking into a job. Yo, what kind of job? What are your interests? Okay, let's see. Let me see. There's a two-part question. What would be like your dream job? What is like your realistic job that you're like, you know, that you would be applying for right now? A home inspector. That's insane. Home inspector. Sure, you have to be like certified, qualified, all that, which I'm assuming you're looking into. All right, what? Interesting. Home inspector, that'd be sick though, I'm not gonna lie. That'd be a great job if you were able to get into that. 127,311, 127,312, 127,313, 127,314, 127,315, 127,316, 127,317, 127,318, 127,319, 127,320. Hold on, I want to make sure I didn't skip. I feel like I skipped. Hold on. 127,311, 127,312, 127,315, 127,316, 127,317, 127,000. I didn't skip. 127,318, 127,319, 127,320. Yo, what's the second word, Fastboy? What's the second word? 127,321, 127,322, 127,323, 127,324, 127,325. My dream job is owning my own car manufacturer. So like manufacturing cars, right? What would like, dang, that would be sick. What would be your dream job? Like dream car to manufacture? Or would you create your own car? What car? All right, let's say you had your own manufacturing like warehouse or whatever. What car would you try to do? Or would you do parts? Anyways, DU, bro. There's no way. Ducky. It would have to be like DRU, DU, DRU, DH, DRU. I want to have my own luxury car brand. It's so insane nowadays to like be innovative and to think like how would you create a new car concept that isn't like created, you know? That'd be a tough one to get into, I feel like. 127,321, 127,322. I know I'm past this, but whatever. 127,323, 127,324, 127,325. Excuse me. 127,326, 127,327, 127,000, 127,328, 127,329, 127,330, 127,331. Yo, basketball lover, what's up, bro? It's been a while. 127,332, 127,333. Have you been? 127,334, 127,335, 127,336. Look at the end of my streams and I shout you out. 127,334, 127,335. I messed up, whatever. 127,336, 127,337, 127,338, 127,339, 127,340, 127,341, 127,342, 127,343, 127,344, 127,345. I know I got in trouble. My bad, I haven't been here. I got grounded. What'd you do, bro? 127,345, 127,346, 127,347, 127,348, 127,349, 127,350. School? Bro, I used to get in trouble for truancy, bro. I used to skip school. I was actually a bad kid. Or not a bad kid, but literally like everything. Think of like the kid in the movies that's just like kind of like a bad kid that does everything. Like you think not bad like evil, but just like I did a bunch of bad shit, bad stuff. Anyways, it's late night, but yeah. I never had bad grades though. That's the one thing I never did. The champ is here. Cross emoji, prayer emoji, salute emoji, heart emoji, clap emoji, clap emoji. Good to hear you counting. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Dream. Basketball, love emoji, cross emoji, prayer emoji, salute emoji. I got into a fight. Okay, hear me out. The first fight I ever got into, I've already told this story before. I'll make it short and sweet. The first fight I ever got into, I was like 6 or 7 years old. I was at my cousin's house. They're girls. I was at their house, and I was like with my little cousin. She was like, I was maybe like 6. She's like 5 or 4 or something. My older cousin though, like her older sister, she's like probably 10, 12 at this time, right? So, anyways, I'm outside at their house, and this bigger kid, he's like my age, but he's like bigger than me. He's probably like a year older than me or something, and he's like literally like maybe 150 pounds at like age 7 or 8, bro. How are you this big at 7 or 8? So anyways, he sits on me. Long story short, he sits on me and like I can't get up, bro, and I'm like screaming and yelling. And I remember I'm pretty sure he laughed in my face, bro. He laughed in my face. I'm pretty sure he was like on top of me, like, and like laughed at me. And anyways, but my cousin like took him off of me. Like she like got him off of me, and as she got him off of me, I kicked him in the head. Yeah. Anyways, I'm in the 10th grade. Shout out. 10th grade? What was I doing in 10th grade? 10th grade was the year I moved. Nice. I got a clue. Love that. Anyways, yeah. So shout out. All right, let me see. Basketball, I won't lie, from 6th grade to freshman year, my grades were awful. Yeah, it's crazy to say, but 6th grade is the last year my grades were good. Remember, I got like I got like an A in math. Or I had like A's all the time. And then 7th grade like was the last time I was still got like good grades, like an A in math. And then I went to like normal grades, just like B's. Maybe a random A, B's, maybe a random C. I was like a B kid, not gonna lie. I did not do homework. I copied and I was like, no, not gonna lie, I did not take school seriously, which I'm not proud of. Honestly, I'm very, very not proud of. I could have extremely excelled at school. I just didn't have a vision. In my head, I was never gonna go to college, bro. My parents, like, we could not afford college, and I never really understood the concept of like scholarships. So I don't know. That's all excuses though. At the end of the day, it was on me to like excel. Take school seriously, bro. No joke. But basketball, did you win, bro? Yo, hear me out. Hear me out. One of the craziest fights I ever seen. You just remind me of this fight. Okay, I got two fights. I got two different fights. One fight, I was at PE class. Actually, I was at football. Like it was PE. No, it was football. I was at football practice after school, and there's like this big kid. He wasn't big, like tall, but he was kind of a bigger kid, and he was kind of like a bully. But he wasn't a bully. He would just like crack jokes on you, and he would just not on but like on other people, like random like weak people. Anyways, one day he fought. Okay, so it's the like bully kid, right? And there's this random kid that's like, he's like the quiet kid. I swear, like in an anime, like all right, pretend you're watching an anime. The camera zooms like this. Look, pretend you're in the classroom in the anime. The camera zooms, but pretend it zooms like this, and you just see the guy over here like this with the hoodie on. He's just like this. Anyways, he fights that kid. He fights the kid that's sitting over there, just like quiet. I'm kind of trolling because this dude plays soccer, but he was like a quiet kid. Anyways, the dude broke. I don't think he broke his nose, but he messed him up bad. He had his nose bleeding. Anyways, long story short, my bad. The quiet kid had like the bully kid's nose like super busted open. He like embarrassed him. I remember the dude like falling. Yeah, it was crazy. Let's see. I've gotten an A in math once. It took me till senior year. I loved math, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I was good at it. He sat on you, Lolo? Yeah, he sat on me, bro. Did you hear that? Yeah, he sat on me. He sat on my chest, bro. I just remember like trying to go like this, and I couldn't reach him, bro. He's so why is he 100 pounds at 8 years old? First of all, I was probably 50 pounds. He was like double my size, bro. Wasn't fair. I was fighting out my weight class, or he was bullying me. One time I actually got bullied. I'm not even trolling. Literally the one time in my life I got bullied, besides that kid that sat on me. The one time in my life I got bullied, I swear to you, I was in kindergarten. There was like a special ed kid. Hear me out. There was like a special ed kid, bro. And we were at recess. And like all right, I'm not being mean, but he's one of those special ed kids that are like, man, I was gonna crack a crazy joke. I see. This is how my brain works. I was gonna crack a crazy joke, something like Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Like, you know how they. And he was just like a special ed kid that was just kind of like aggressive, I guess you could say. But sorry, hold on. But anyways, hold on. If I was a good streamer, I would have had the background on. I would be like this. Yeah. Anyways, so we're at recess, bro, and this guy is chasing me around long story short, this guy is chasing me around the playground. I don't remember how, but I swear it was like all right, hear me out. It was like, like a gorilla. Like, when you look at animal in the eyes, it's like, ooh, ooh. And so, bro, like I just pictured it like this, bro. It just in my head, it was like this. I was just a little kid just playing on the playground like this. Hear me out. La da 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 ha ha. Just pretend just being a kid in kindergarten, right? Yeah, butterflies. It was like the gaze of like when you gaze into what's that one Medusa? Like you gaze into Medusa. Yeah, butterflies and toys and Hot Wheels and I don't know whatever kindergarten says. Ha ha. And dude, it was like we locked eyes, right? And he just started running at me, bro. He started running at me, bro. I turned around running. Ah! And so yeah, he's just he chased me. And I remember running to the teacher. I don't remember if I cried or not. I don't remember if I cried or not. And yeah, so sorry. I just yapped. My bad, my bad. Sorry, I was in writing music, singing a song, Blue Jeans and Blues. Heard that, Dream. Love that. Guys, I'm gonna go tired. It's 2:12. Yeah, my bad, bro. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm streaming so late. Good night, Dream. Good night, Fast. Good night. So, well, thank you for coming by, Brody. Why is this like, this is 1080p. Why does it look blurry? Yeah, hold on. This was kind of sick. It's like blurry on purpose right here. Look at this. It's kind of sick. Yeah, this is like the water in the movie, you know, the space movie, Interstellar, I think. Yeah. And he's like running through the water. Anyways, have a good day tomorrow, basketball. You too, Fast. Good night, Fast. I'm not leaving Dream. Sorry, Fast. Bro, anyways, yeah. So, that guy was chasing me. It was pretty scary. Bro, my friend accidentally yelled at a special ed kid to shut up, and they were nonverbal. That's interesting. Not gonna lie, that is interesting. That is interesting. But that guy felt pretty bad. But yeah, I was scared. But shout out to that guy, you know? I mean, obviously he didn't mean to scare me. I mean, I think he did mean to scare me. I'm not gonna lie, he would kick rocks at people and stuff. He was kind of mean. So, but shout out, you know? All right, my bad. What is this? DU? Yo, Dream. What's a D? What's a D? No. Shh. Shh. Wait, what's a D? Wait. SH blank blank D? Should. I'm confused. 127,351, 127,352, 127,353, 127,354, 127,355, 127,356, 127,357, 127,358, 127,359, 127,360, 127,361, 127,362, 127,363, 127,364, 127,365, 127,366. Let me activate my third eye real quick. All right, watch this. What I make it to 65? Watch this. Um. Um. Bing. I got nothing. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I got nothing. Literally, if anything, that reversed my thought process. Wait, huh? Why did I just waste that time doing that? I gained nothing from that. Why did I do that? Ah, don't show it. Ah, I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. You didn't see that. 1 second. I was about to die on here. What is a DU? What has DU in it? Okay, I need to find out where the D goes. I think I'll waste the word. I think I'll waste that. Is it like some SH? Blank blank UD. What does that do? Don't worry, I have integrity and vow not to cheat. Love that. Honestly, love that. Nowadays, there's not many people that have integrity. I think that's a really good word. Integrity. Obviously, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. People do stuff that they obviously regret, right? But I would say that's how I try to live my life by integrity. What sucks is like nowadays, even me, like it's easy to just be mean. Not be mean, but like be rude, like online and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm kind of yapping, but what is this, bro? I'm so confused. There's no way D. That's the only way. That's the only way D could go like at the end. Real, for real though. What sucks? I mean, like, what's crazy is I think in the next like 5 years, obviously, like I said, I always feel like I've been ahead of the curve. So I feel like in 5 years, like people are gonna be like tired of like, for example, it's hard to explain. But see, another way to look at it is what if we like, because like most people's like thought process is like fast paced. Everybody's like fast paced, and like essentially, it's not like ADHD, but it's just like I guess what's the word for just a fast pace for the entire world's like cloudy cloud CLOUD. Did I just bang? Anyways, everybody's thought process is just so much faster nowadays. Yo, I'm sorry. Dang it, bro. I'm a terrible streamer sometimes. I apologize. You think the pace of life will slow down? I don't think so, bro. That's why I'm like, because I've always been kind of like ahead of the curve. Well, like I've always been ahead of the curve. Not necessarily ahead of the curve. I've always had my eye. I could have my eye on what's gonna be trendy, what's gonna go off, what's cool. Essentially, what's cool. I've always been able to figure that out instantly. Like, you shouldn't do that. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's funny. I'm assuming like everybody has it. It's all perspective, but the trends is not really perspective. But anyways, whatever. I don't think life slows down because, dude, we like. I guess even you, you're still pretty. You're like younger, 19. You might have like experienced like normal life, like when people were just normal. I don't know. It's not the same nowadays. Just not the same. That's why I want. Don't tell nobody this, bro. That's why I want a social media where you can't be anonymous. Like I want a social media where you can't be anonymous. I think that would go crazy. That's going to be like the future. I swear to you. Like it's like obviously like social media where you can be anonymous is going to be a thing forever. But I feel like somewhat cuz people are tired of like just like imagine go on any comment section. It's like 100 comments and it's all bots. It's all bots or like brain rot. It's literally always just bots or brain rot. Like the most dumbest like thing you could think of. Anyways, watch me just figure this out. I activated my third eye. Okay, so it's a O and a U. Wow, I really banged that out though. Blank O U W D R D T D Y D U D O U D P D S D. Wait, yeah, S D, no. F D, no. G8, wait. G D, no. H D, no. J D, no. K D, no. No. Okay, there we go. See, that's how you just got to keep cooking. Pound, pound, round, bound, mound. Dang, it could be any of these. No hiding behind the internet. I agree with that. That's what I'm saying, bro. Because like, there was like a perfect time where people on the internet's like did and said crazy stuff, but there was a line that people didn't cross. And then the other day, I seen this like I seen a viral tweet where it was like the dude, you know, the picture. Oh man, hold on. 9/11 upside down guy. I don't even really want to show it, but just for perspective, bro, just for posterity. Y'all know this picture? This is a guy obviously that passed away. Like I don't even really want to show it, but just for posterity, that picture. Somebody put it in AI and made like a joke about it. And oh, you know the meme of the meme that went viral like a week or two ago with the dude putting his face in water and him like diving into the pool. Anyways, they like made a meme of that and like it was like super viral, like 200,000 likes or whatever. And I was just like, man, this is funny, but you don't say this, bro. You don't do that. Like, mound. Anyways, I was just like, that's just so messed up, bro. And at that point, you just kind of realize, like, bro, we're kind of lost. I ain't gonna lie, as a society, we're kind of lost. And I hate, like, when people say stuff like that. It's like, oh, whatever, cringe. But when certain people say that, it has meaning. Like, it has ground. Like, if an obvious, like, conspiracy theorist or, like, just some not smart person says that, it gets annoying. But sometimes it has truth. Literally idiocracy. Like, literally, it's idiocracy. Anyways, Mound. Shout out Mound. Let's see. All right, you said it. Bang. I was like, you see how I broke that down though, bro? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of goated. True, jokes about national tragedies are tasteless. No. It's tasteless, bro, but like, let's say we made the joke between us. Like, that's, I mean, I guess it's still kind of crazy because, like, just because I'm not, like, super, like, popular or whatever doesn't mean it's okay for me to make the joke. Let's say you make the joke with your friends, like, in Discord. That's funny, bro. That's cool. You do that. Like, we sent it in the Discord and we all laughed. Like, that's okay. You say it, like, I don't know. If you said it online, but, like, with your face on it, then that's okay. If you're a comedian saying it, I mean, I don't know. It's weird. Whatever. I don't know. Just wasn't funny to me. So. Okay, hold on. I'm kind of scared. What is this? You got the ball to the 90-yard line for me. Heard that. Put me in game. All right. Speaking of, hold on. Hold on. Speaking of, put me. Actually, I'll do it like this. I should just typed 4th and Inches by Lil Wayne. Put me in the game. That's actually what it's called. The Empire. My bad. It's pretty loud, I think. This song goes so hard. Hold on. Hear the intro. You know when you hear one of them intros, it's about to go crazy. When the video is in 480p and that's the best quality Lil Wayne you can get, you know it's about to go crazy, bro. If this was 360p, I'd be going crazy right now. They're lucky it's 480p. All right, let me see. Where'd you find that? Pound, round, sound, bound. Bro, I'm kind of goated. I'm kind of goated. Look, it could be sound, it could be hound, it could be round, and it could be bound. I just found it could also be found. Dang it. It also could be found. That's interesting. It could also be pound. It could be P and B. PBS also. PSF. Okay, so I need to use the word that's PSF after this. Hold on. SHRB. SHRB PSF. Okay, so let's see. Shrub was my word. Okay, so I need to use, what was it? Oh, I mean, that didn't really help me that much. So I need to use a word that starts with P then. I need to use P also. PH PU. No, I think shrub is gonna be my. I used 4 letters off of that. SHRUB. Grasp. GRASP. That's pretty good too. GRASP. So I gain the S and the P, and I lose the H and the B. Excuse me. Gowned, is gowned a word? Phone. Phone. No, I'm trying to use all the letters that it could possibly be. Because look, I only have 3 guesses left. So let's say I tried sound, hound, and round, and it's not it, then I lost, right? So it could either be shrub. I could do shrub, which eliminates the S, the H. It gives me 4 guesses. It gives me 4 guesses with this one word. It eliminates the S, the H, the R, and the B. Watch this. Bang! Okay. I don't really like that. But check this out. What was the other one? Grasp. That eliminates... No, okay. Can't do that. What do I need to eliminate? So now it could be pound. It could be found. So it could just be P and F. It's just P and F. Okay, hold on. We're cooking. Hold on. We're cooking. Give me 1 second. I don't want to die over here. What? Why did it ring like that? Oh, never mind. I think my prayer was low. 1 second. 1 second. I prefer not to die. I command you. Wait, maybe I shouldn't be saying that. Please give me an item. All right. Let's go back. So grasp lets me know 50-50 it's right. That's true. All right, hold on, bro, because watch, town is going to be a word. Watch this, town. Definition, round. Okay, town is not a word, apparently. Gound. Gound is going to be like a random word from the forest or something. Watch this, gound. No, okay. Wound. Is wound a... Yo, is wound? Wound, a definition. Wound, bro. No.
Wound.
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 Man, what? Wound. It could also be wound, bro. I don't like that. Okay, so it could be PFW. I knew, I'd see, this is why you keep looking, because I could have just got eliminated. Okay, so I just did all those. Wound, tuned, yound, towned. Hold on, let me just, towned definition. Let me just keep, oh, wait, my bad. Yound, found, gound, jound, cound, zound, vound. Okay, so PFW. So if I need to use a word that has P and F, and if it's not P and F, it's W. That's how we can do this. We got this. Oh, wait. Dang it, I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm a terrible streamer. So PFW, I do apologize. If I'm ever on the wrong string, like, I guess it's kind of hard for y'all to tell because sometimes I'm just like this. And then, like, yeah. Anyway, so I need a P and an F, or I can use a W and a P. P or FW. What's a FW word? It doesn't have to be FW. It could be like wolf. But obviously that's not long enough. Maybe I could just do wolves, plural. W-O, but that's like not how you spell it. Wafer. True. Let me just make sure cound, like, bro, cound. Mound, no. Yo, be honest. Be honest. You forgot about the word wound, right? Be honest, wound. You forgot all about that. I know I did. And that's a major word. I was thinking wound, like ound, and it's wound, zoon, voond, coon, june, zagoon, foon, poon. Wound. Wafer. Do I just say wafer? I said wafer. Let me see. Like wafer is a real word, yeah. All right, I said wafer. If it's not WF, it's P. Watch this. Ha. I'm scared. Dude, and pound would have been my third guess. I was gonna guess pound as my third one, but I let you guess. Which is okay. I mean, It was all a guess. Okay, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared, bro. I was like, I didn't just want to keep thinking about it. Oh man, that was scary. Okay. 127,366, 127,367. Let's go. 127,368. 127,369, 127,370. I'm trying to get the volume just right, my bad. 127,371, 127,372, 127,333. Wait, 127,373. 127,374, 127,375, 127,376. Let me choose a new word or a new one. 127,377, 127,378, 127,379, 127,380, 127,381, 127,382, 127,383. All right, yo, dream or fastway doesn't matter. Give me a word. What's the word? 127,383, 127,384, 127,385, 127,000. Wait. 127,386, 127,387, 127,388, 127,389. You can give me any word, it doesn't matter. 127,390, 127,391, 127,392, 127,393, 127,394, 127,395. I like that. 127,396, 127,397, 127,398, 127,399, 127,400. Smile. Bang! Okay. 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 Adios. I need to use O, U, and A. And I, apparently. There it is. Bang! But I didn't use the U. That song's kind of groovy, not gonna lie. Bang! Watch this. Okay. That was insane. That was insane. We cooking, not for real though. Yeah, but this is weird. Hold on. Like, how could that even work? Where would? Hold on. I need full brain capacity. You know when you're doing something and like the music's loud, you need to like turn it down so you can focus. For example, when you're driving somewhere and you're like pulling up. For example, you can even be in the passenger seat and you be like looking and you're like, all right, hold on, let me turn down the radio so I can look, so I can see better, bro. I swear that's how I am. Yo, what's up, Orion? What's up, bro? How have you been? We cooking, not for real though. Wait, I need full brain capacity. What could this be? This is weird, bro. Yo, what's up? Like, what would it start with? RIO? No, it can't be that. Wait. Blank, 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 blank. Wait. OI? No. OI? IO? What's up, Orion? I'm back. Yo, what's up, broski? Dude, what? Where does this R go? Is it like that? It can't be like that. So it'd be like this. I think the I has to go first. Blank, blank, blank O. Let me post them live. Oops. 1 second. Been live, but just in case. Iconic. Yeah, what's up, Jennifer? Thanks for coming by. Can't be iconic because it can only be 5 letters. 1 second. What could this be? Also, I'm counting to 1 million. I'm at 127,401. All right, what, bro? This is weird. 'Cause the I can't go there or there, so it has to be like I has to go there. Blank and blank RI. Can I even go at the end? Is there any word that I is like at the end? No. So maybe right here. RI. Blank RIO. R blank IO. Rido, Rifo, Rigo, Ride, Riho, Ride, right. Rivet. Revolt. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a tough one. Ironic, too many letters. It's gotta be 5 letters. I think the I has to go first though. I think you're right. IR. I think it's IR something, but what IR words are there? Maria? M-A? No A. No M or A. Rhino? Yo, no way you just cooked. Oh no, bro. The O can't go right here. The O can't go right there. Wow. Irony. Yo, what's up, Jeff? Irony. Let me see. I-R-O-N-Y. Wow. I-R-O-I. I think this is it, bro. Not gonna lie, I do think this is it. I love the word irony too. I use it all the time. I'm definitely about to send this. Ivory. It could be ivory. I-V-O-R-Y. Let's say like R and O is yellow, then I'm probably gonna send ivory after this. I thought I cooked. What did you say? Rhino? I thought you cooked too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Irony. That is fire. Irony. Bang! Ah! Ivory. It's literally ivory. It's like blank, blank, blank. Like blank O-R-Y. Ivory. No way. Ah! What is the exact definition of ivory? Ivory definition. What? Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't ivory on the end of like a rhinoceros's horn? Let's see. 1 second. Check out this background. Stare at it. Anyways, my bad. Ivory.
Ivory.
Why'd you say it so loud, bro? Chill.
Ivory.
Dang.
Ivory.
All right, bro. Anyways, my bad. Ivory. A hard, creamy white substance composing. All right, hold on, buddy. Composing the main part of the tusks of an elephant or walrus. Yo, why is bro tweaking out? Walrus or narwhal. Other especially blah 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 used interesting. A creamy white color. A creamy white substance apparently is the definition of ivory, which is interesting. Watch me on YouTube. I think it's elephant. It said like I think it's just like yeah, it's like the tusks. All right, let me change. Not right now. My dude's about to die. Not right now, Aaron. My bad. Let me put back on the music too. 1 second. Also, thanks for coming by. I really do appreciate it. I stream every day. Right now, I'm streaming so late that most of my people aren't here right now. But shout out Fast Boy and Dream. I do appreciate y'all. So, that's all I need. All right, let's see. Let me choose a new Wordle. My bad. Yo, this is actually, let me show you the stat. Well, I'll show you afterwards. 1 second. Okay, this is the stats so far on the Wordle. Are you live, Orion? No, I made new shorts. I got you. It's actually kind of sad because a lot of elephants get hunted down for their tusks. Yeah, that's what made me think of that. And that's why, like, I'm an extreme animal lover. I have 8 cats. I have 9 technically. Somebody stole my mom cat Like the mama cat, I swear. Somebody took her. I swear somebody took her. Anyways, I think I know the lady that took her, but I feel like the cat, she's in a better spot because this lady is like a cat lover. And she really loved my cat. So I feel like she took it. Anyways, I have 8 cats. So you rich, huh? Not rich. I definitely cash out on them every single day. Every week, though, I have to buy like the $10 bag of cat food and then I buy literally, I spend more on the wet cat food than I do like the dry cat food. I give them like a can of cat food, like mixed with their food, like every day. Give me a word, any word. Let me see. Rhino horns or elephant tucks? Yeah, this is what it was. This is, yo, this is a YouTube free song. Like, why does it go this hard? The word I've been using is this. It goes kind of crazy. It is cool psych, bro. Paste. 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 I have not typed in this word once. I have a Twitch. Paste. Okay, A and E, that's good. Blank A. So is it like EA? Blank and blank. Early. 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 I kind of like that. Haste. H-A-S. No S. Haste. Haste. I would have liked to do haste instead of paste, but I think early could work. I can't help it. I'm a night owl. You stay up late every single night, Fast Boy? Essentially, because you're in my you're hanging out with me every night, which I appreciate. Happy? So the reason why I can't do happy is because it's double lettered. Happy. So it's like double letter. So it would not be good to like guess that now. Like I would guess that down here as like a last guess. But you want to try to use as many letters as possible. I'm going to send early. E-A-R-L-Y. E-A-R-L-Y. Bang. And I got the L. So that's sick. L-A. Blank. Blank E, maybe? What could that? L-A-E? No. L blank E? Later? Ladder? No. Latch. Laker? The Dallas Mavericks traded Luka Doncic to the Lakers. I can't believe it. Please, yo, Ryan, chill, bro. L-A-Z-L-A-X. L-A-C-E-R? Laner? Oh, wait, there's no R. So that means L-A... Yo, this is weird. Gavel? Is gavel a word? G-A-V-E-L. Gavel, no way. No way, that's a gavel. I'm dead. Ah, I'm dead, bro. Gavel. G-A-V-E-L. Interesting. Leave. Hold on. Leave. No, it can't be leave because the A needs to go right here. Okay, wait. Gavel. So it could actually be gavel. I'd be mad if it's gavel, bro. G-A-V-E-L. Gavel? Imagine how random that word is. Tell me I didn't cook. I think you cooked, bro. G-A-V-E-L. It puts the E in a different spot. L in a different spot. A. I'm sending it. Blank A blank E-L. This is pretty good. This is actually pretty good. This is actually pretty good. 1 second, actually. This is solvable right here. Just let's cook for a second. Blank blank. DEL. FEL. WEL. Oh no. DEL. FEL. HEL. JEL. KEL. Camel. ZAL. Yeah, it's gonna be AXEL. ACEL. It's gonna be camel, I'm pretty sure. Wait, cable? Cable? Is that a word? Cable definition. That's not a word. Cabal. That's not a word. I think it's camel. Shout out to the camels, bro. That's sick. Canal. Wait, canal? Shout out to my camels, bro. That's how you spell camel, right? You know what you do in cooking? You make food. You know what food is? Bagel. That's true. But it can't be bagel because there's no G. Camel. Bang. All right, hold on. Now I'm kind of scared. Hold on. Wait, what? Hold on. Is that even how you spell camel? I should have verified this. Okay, that is how you spell camel. All right, now I'm scared. What? D-A blank, wait, blank A W-E-L. Wawel. Dawel, Fowel, Howell, Joel, Cowell. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know either. I'm lost in this label. Shout out. Fable. What about fable? Hold on. Blank A-B-E-L. It's probably label. Naval. Can't be no V. Hold on, is it fable? Would you say label and fable? Oh no, bro. Hold on. This is kind of iffy. Wait, is fable a word? Like, hold on, fable. I don't think that's how you spell it. It's not how you spell it. Fable isn't a word. Okay, okay. Well, it is, but like it's L-E, not E-O. Hold on, what? Wannel. I'm in my flow. Oh wait, oops. Naval. No V. Wait, what was it? What'd you say? Probably is label L-A-B-E-L. It's gotta be labeled, do it. I think you cook. But imagine it's not this. I only eliminate the B. Hold on. I can't go fast with this. I can't rush this. It's gotta be it. Hold on. I need full focus. This is how far we've gotten so far. 77 without losing. If I lose one time, I'm done with Wordle, so I'm gonna take this very seriously. Let me see. Let's just go down the rabbit hole. I have to do this over again. I'll start at the bottom. Blank A-N-E-L. Banal word? Banal definition. That's not B-A-N-A-L? No. Hazel? Bro, you see, it could also be hazel. Like, wait, is that... Dude. Oh, no. Hazel definition. A temperate shrub or small tree. Oh, no, bro. I don't like this. Could also be hazel. Okay, wait, so hazel. Wait, what do I have? Hazel. I have label. Hazel. Okay, let's see. What else? So let's say blank AZL. Dazel, Fazel, Hazel, Jazel, Kazel, Zazel, Basil. Basil? Basil? BAZL definition? No. Bezel? No. Bezel, bro. No, it can't be that. Let's see. Ah, this is nerve-wracking. Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of nervous. But I feel like I can solve this if I just, like, take my time. So it can't be Z. All right, let's say KEL. Don't think it's gonna be that. Try Hazel. Ask AI assistant to pick one. That's actually pretty funny. That's actually kind of funny. Ask AI, yo, AI, choose a word, this or this. I wonder if it would do it. I don't think it'd be that. Right. There's nothing like that. So JEL. HEL. No. DEL. No. No. OEL. No. Noel? No, no. IEL. No. UEL. No. WEL. Wildwell, Bowell, Nawell, Ballwell, Zawell, Dalwell, Fallwell, Howell, Jawa, Cowell. No. So I think our only options is Hazel and label. Ain't. It sounds like a speech impediment. Gotta be either Hazel or label. Yeah, it's gotta be either Hazel or Wayble. What is your name? Hazel. My name is Wayble. All right, what do you want me to choose? Hazel? It's gotta be either Hazel or Fazel. Jennifer said Hazel. I think I'm gonna go with that. I think you are feeling Hazel. Ask AI. Hazel. All right, bet. Bow. Yes. Not gonna lie, I was nervous on that because there was a lot of options, but I don't think there was a lot of options because I narrowed it down to the best of my abilities. But there's always room for like making a mistake, which that was scary, bro. Oh, my character's dead, bro. That's okay. That was sick, bro. Yo, Fast Boy is cooking. Yo, we got to get to 80. We're gonna get to 80 by the end of the stream. I'm gonna count one more 100, and then we get to 80. And well, I'm gonna count to 50. I'm gonna start the next Wordle, and then I'll count another 50. Blah blah blah. Anyways, give me a word, any word. Yo, Snaky Penguin Dragon, what's up, bro? Gazelle. Oh my, yo, Snaky Penguin Dragon. If you would have said that and that would have been an option, I would have been so scared, bro. 127,401. Give me a word. Hold on, let me choose a new one. Reddit. Yo, Reddit. Yo, what's up, Reddit? It's been a long time, brother. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. 1 second. And that was like a 2025 Wordle right there. Hazel 2025 Wordle. All right, this is a 2021 Wordle. Just for reference, I think it's fair to tell y'all what, like, around what time it is. This is a 2021 Wordle. Maybe I shouldn't say that every time because it kind of narrows it down. Like, let's say I was like narrowed down to right here and I told you it was like 2021, then you could kind of, I don't know, maybe guess it. But anyways, I gotta go to bed. Yo, shout out to Ryan for coming by, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you, bro. What's up, Snaky? Hey, what's up, brother? How are you? I'm doing great, Reddit. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Any day that you have on this earth, bro. Not even trolling. Like any day is a good day, to be honest. Any day you wake up. 127,401, 127,402. Let me count to 50. 127,403, 127,404, 127,405, 127,406, 127,407. Stare at it. 127,408, 127,409, 127,410. It is 3. It's only 2 a.m. for me right now, but yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure it's late for y'all. I do apologize for streaming so late. Yo, have a good night. Oh, Ryan, I really do appreciate you, bro. Are you on Twitch? I'm not, bro. Is this hypnosis? This is like, this is whatever you want it to be, man. No, or, you know, girl. I meant that in like a 70s way. I don't know how. This is a bad joke. Anyways, it feels like you're on mushrooms or like, I don't know, just tripped out. It's 12 p.m. for me. Oh, West Coast. Shout out West Coast. And I forgot what number I made too. Ow, I bit my tongue. 127,406, 127,407, 127,408, 127,409, 127,410. I am. Can you watch me? 127,411, 127,412, 127,413, 127,414, 127,415, 127,416. That's sick. 127,416. Yo, this is crazy. In my dreams, I swear to you, I explained this in yesterday's stream, but in my dreams, hold on. This is how I see. This is what I see. No joke. Pretend you're on like a planet and you're like looking up into the sky and you look at the, pretend you go outside right now and you go and you look up in the sky and you see the moon, right? Well, like in my dreams, I'm on this like random planet. Like when I look around, I'm on like this random surface and I look up and I swear it looks exactly like this. It's not like this many planets, but it is sometimes this many planets. Like there'll be planets like above me and like there'll be like, I swear to you, there'll be like lights that like go around that like zoom and like in my dreams I'm like scared. I'm like literally like this. Oh my god. It doesn't feel real. Like it's so scary. It's so crazy, bro. I understood the reference, but I'm seeing my face is actually falling off. It's gaping. Infinite black. Yeah, Snakey, you are tweaking, bro. Anyways, shout out Infinite Black Hole. Since he's not here, Infinite Black Hole is not here, but just a quick in memory, because you know he's a good mod. He's a good guy personally, so, and he loves nuts. So I love to embrace this, you know, his personality sometimes. So shout out Infinite Nut, good guy. He's a great guy, actually, great guy. The Nut Master. Some would say he's the Nut Master. Does he call himself that? No. Do we call him that? Yes. Okay, I should be counting. Sorry. 127,411, 127,412, 127,413. This is, I swear I see this in my dreams though. 127,413, 127,414, 127,415. That's still one of my favorite streams. I appreciate it, bro. 127,416. That one was hilarious. Yesterday's was pretty good too. Or the day that we found out the black hole or the stare at it meme. That was hilarious to me. I had a great time. 127,460, 127,417, 127,418. Silver cross emoji, salute emoji, prayer emoji. 127,417, 127,418, 127,419, 127,420, 127,421, 127,422. Yo, this video is pretty good. This video is kind of cool though. 127,423, 127,424, 127,425, 127,426, 127,427, 127,428, 127,429, 127,430, 127,431, 127,432, 127,433. Egg. 127,434, 127,435, 127,436. 127,437, 127,438, 127,439, 127,440, 127,441, 127,442, 127,443, 127,444, 127,445, 127,446, 127,447, 127,448, 127,449, 127,450. All right, good. All right, what you doing on there? All right, let's go look. All right, let's go look. Cool psych, bro. Let's go look. Fine. Cool psych, bro. He's on Roblox. Shout out Roblox. Inception. Fortnite with my brother. Shout out. Shout out Ryan. All right, hold on. He's googling something, so I can't show that. I don't know. I'm not tired. A. Yeah, I couldn't show what he was about to Google something, so I can't show that. All right, yo, what word do you want me to? All right. I'm gonna make it easy on myself for right now. I want to choose a word. Actually, Jennifer, you give me a word. Pizza. I can't do pizza because it's a double letter. So it would be really bad for me to do a double letter off the beginning. Sorry. I love you. It's all good, bro. Love you too, bro. I-E-I-O-U. A-E-I-O-U. Can you actually use that as a word? A-E-I-O-U. Can you actually use that? A-E-I-O-U? You can't use that. But you can use this. A-D-I-E-U. I'm watching you. So it's gonna be me watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me, watching you. Interesting. All right, bang. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be be like this. It's gonna be a double like O, I feel. Or it could be like O-P, O-L, okay. Shonk. Try Orion. Can't try that. There's no I. Yo, this is kind of crazy. This song goes so hard to be a free YouTube song. This has no business being a free YouTube song. It's only got one vowel. Yeah, it only has an O, which makes me think a double. So school, for example, can't be school. Shock. Okay, so yeah, it could be a one single O like that also. Sorry if that was loud. I literally have to adjust every song. So it could be this, but like let's say it's okay. Yeah, I think that works. I think that could work. Do I send this? Clock. What about clock? That's a double C. I wouldn't use that. All right, shock. S-H-O-C-K. Why am I nervous? Shock. Okay. Where does the O go then? Blank O? Blank? Yo, Ryan, bro, you gotta chill, man. What is it? Like, what could this possibly be? Like, think about this, Orion. Imagine somebody came into your stream and said, hey, come watch me. They were like, stop watching you. Stop watching Orion. Come watch me. Like, just think about that for 1 second. Just 1 second. Just think about that. H-O? Wait, no C. Or anything else. This is weird. Do we make it to 90? Do we make it to 80? Oh god. All right, we might have to chill for the night. Hocus. No, you. Froth. R-F-R-O-T-H. Wow, it could be. No, the O can't go there. It's okay, Jennifer. You're not stupid. We all throw out words. We all just try words. It's okay. I prefer you helping me over than not, you know, being nervous not to throw words out. Can't be honey. H-O-N-E-Y. Okay, but it can't be that. But you gave me another way of thinking. Han. Pawn. Ron. Wander. Wan. Fawn. Bon. Honor. Honor. I think it could be. Like, it could be, but it wouldn't. I mean, hold on. Let me look. Let me lock in. I don't know. Being bind. Honor. No E. Honor. I mean, it lets me know where the O goes, which is kind of important. Even though it's a double O. It's too early for a double O to be tried. I mean, it's kind of early. But I don't know where the H or the O goes. And I feel like if I find out where the O goes, it'll really help me. So a double, like, this is one of the one times where a double like letter would be good. I thought it was honor. I've been misspelling it my whole life. All right, hold on. Let's actually look it up. Shout out Infinite. Honor. Oh god, definition. One second. Honor. High respect. It is. There's no U, but I think like U. Hold on. There's like certain ways you can spell it. No, it is with. There's no U. Ah, no U. Honor. You got an R also. R-O blank blank H blank O-O-R-H torch. Wait. There's no C. B-H? Wait, where's the R go? P-H. Morph. Morph? M-O-R-P. Morph? No way it could be morph. It actually could be morph. Oh, now I'm scared, bro. Woo, yeah. Morph. You think it could be morph? W morph. Morph would be a fire word, not gonna lie. Imagine figuring out the word morph. How hard? That's so hard. W Silva, dude. All right, you're gassing me up, but it might not be morph. But now I'm like gassed up. I have to try it, huh? Morph. Did you just gas me up for incorrect? I'm just playing. Hold on. M-O-R. P-H. The H can't go there. The H can't go there. Don't, dude. I hate my life. Chill, bro. You don't hate your life. You're like 9 years old, bro. Your life hasn't even started. I do. Morph. Do I send this? Orion Y? That's true, bro. Why? What's wrong? 12? Okay, you're older than I thought. At 12, like, that's you're at a decent age. Bro, your life is just beginning, bro. Imagine, like, what people would do to go back to being age 12. You're a baby? Hospital? Listen, bro, like, you got a long time to figure out your problems. Which is the beautiful thing about life, is like nobody knows what's the meaning of life. We're just here to have a good time. What? All right, bro, look, I'm about to send morph. M-O-R-P-H. Worth. Oh, it could, wait, worth. Oh, I'm nervous now. What's up, Tori? Worth. Okay, you're right. Oh no, I'm scared. Wait, hold on. W-O-R-T. Oh no, it could be this. McQueen. What's up, Tori? I just don't know what to do with it. Lost everyone I care about. Hardly even able to do anything yet at 12. That's true. Who did you lose, Orion? Orion, wait till you're 62, then you can complain, but me, even I won't. Imagine if you could go back to being 12 years old, like, oh man. Zorth, fourth. It could be fourth. Is fourth a word? Fourth? Is that just a number? Hold on. Can Wordle be numbers? I feel like that's a fair question. What restrictions are there for Wordle uses? Wordle doesn't use plurals, proper names, or place names. For example, words Peter and Paris are out. Are there any other restrictions? Proper names are not allowed, but proper names can be used with a different meaning. Frank. True. There are a list of acceptable guesses of 4,000 solutions to it, so no plurals, nothing very obscure, and not many conjugated verbs. Sorry, 1 second. All right, I'm not reading all that. I was too busy being fooled by no borax, no glue slimes. Hold on, by no borax? What is borax? No borax. No borax. What was it? No borax, no glue slimes? What in the world is this?
No borax, no glue. Welcome back to words you're using wrong.
I'm so nervous about being on TikTok on this. You never know what's gonna happen. But yeah, anyways, activator. Let's see. I was busy with Minecraft at 12. At 12, bro. I'm not gonna lie. At 12. Oh man, if I could honestly tell y'all like what I was doing at 12, bro. I was experiencing a whole nother life. I was experiencing a life that you're supposed to experience at like, honestly, at like maybe like 21, like when you're in college, like 18 to like 22 or something. I was experiencing that life at 12, at 11. Well, not that full life. That full life, literally, okay, the college life, exactly the college life, I was experiencing that at like 13, 14. But like pre-college life, I don't know if this even makes sense, but like I was experiencing that at 12. Anyways, whatever. Worth or morph? Morph, MORPH. WORTH. All right, this is kind of tough. Orion, God would always put people into your life that will love. Just be patient, let God work in your life. Let's see. My grandma, my other grandpa has missed. All right, hold on. My grandma, my other grandpa has missed, and my great grandpa, and my grandma, and my grandpa. Yeah, honestly, I hate to hear that, Orion. But I'm right there with you, bro. Hear me out. Hear me out. This is sad, but I'm not, like, I'm only saying this because you brought it up. My grandma was passed away before I was even born, bro. Before I was even born, I didn't even get to meet my grandma. Doesn't that suck, bro? Not gonna lie, that sucks. But that's not just, that doesn't mean like, oh, I had a worse time than you. I'm not trying to invalidate your feelings. What I'm trying to say is there's people like you that have went through this, and there's ways to get past that sadness. I'm only saying that just to say like there's like I'm like you, bro. I know what you're going through and I feel it, you know. It sucks. So meat beating? Whoa. Snaky Penguin Jerry, what are you talking about, bro? I love God. What were you doing, Silva? What were you doing, Silva? What do you mean? Activator? Ori, dude? What do you mean, Jennifer? What was I doing? That's sad to hear around. Yeah, it is. I do hate to hear that. I've never, my grandparents or just anyone from my dad's side. I hate to hear that, Jennifer. Yeah, that does suck. Honestly, it really does. And they say comparison is the thief of joy. You know, when you look online on social media and you look at like all these rich people and you get sad. Well, the comparison, like you think some people like they've never had their grandparents. They've never even had their parents. They've never even had like people in their lives. Some people are orphans. Like, so even though that doesn't really help me, it kind of helps me like get through the pain. I don't know. Cause like, yeah, people had it worse than me. So I'm fat and worthless. You are not fat and worthless, bro. You are young and misguided. That's what I would say. Listen to me. Do you do anything to? Have you tried changing your life in any way? It's easy because but listen to me. Like 5 months ago, I was in the exact position like you were. Well, for the last 5 years, I was in that position. But 5 months ago, I broke out of it. And I was like, I'm tired of being fat and worthless. Like, I'm just being a loser and lazy all the time. What did I start doing? I started exercising. Literally, I started eating healthy. I've been eating healthy and exercising for the last 5 months. And lost like 25 pounds. So there's literally ways to, like, there's the thing about life is like you can do anything with your life as long as you're passionate about it. Around life is harder as we get older, buddy, because our body will always break down. That's true. I have brain cancer and my wife has Parkinson's disease, but we make the best of what we have. I have no family. That's true. Dream has went through a lot, He has. Your weight doesn't matter, and there's still something you can do about it. You're still very young. That's what I'm saying. You're extremely young, and you have a lot of time to work on that. I am just smart. I still lie so much no one believes me anymore. Well, that's the thing about. Well, see, Orion, you're not alone, bro. And believe me, there's millions of kids that are exactly like you that just like constantly lie and they just like yap and they don't tell the truth. But then there's gonna be kids like you that are like, I'm tired of doing that. And then you grow up and you're mature, bro. It's called maturing. You're slowly in the stage of maturing. Hear me out. It's gonna feel weird. You're gonna feel weird. Like, what am I doing? Whoa, wait, what? Okay, what? Believe me, it's gonna feel weird. You're in the stage of maturing. I promise you. That's a good thing. You're in a good stage right now, bro. Please break out of the brain rot, lying, because you probably do lie a lot. You probably don't tell the truth all the time. You're probably not honest. And that's when you gotta that's when reality sets in. You're like, whoa. Because listen to this. Dude, this is the perfect example, bro. I don't lie a lot anymore. That's good, bro. But it takes time for people to start believing you. But listen to me, like 6-7 years ago, I brought this up before. Like 6-7 years ago, I was saying this. We used to call kids like you annoying. I'm not saying that's about not you now, but I'm saying we used to call kids like you annoying. Like, bro, you're annoying. We don't want to talk to you. Get away from us. You're annoying. And people like you would feel bad and you wouldn't want to be annoying anymore. You would stop the lying. You would stop trolling. But nowadays, people are called trolls. So in your head, you're like, oh, I'm just a troll. And everybody loves trolling. So I'm just a troll. And now you feel good. You actually feel good about being like annoying. You feel good about being like a loser. And in reality, once you start once reality sets in, you're like, whoa, nobody likes me. Nobody reality hits you. You're like, whoa, wait, what? Nobody likes when I just lie and I'm mean and annoying all the time. It's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, yo, fast boy, I told you. Like, times are slowly changing, bro. Times are slowly changing. I swear. Like, I've always felt like I've been 5 years like ahead of the curve. It's crazy how life works, bro. And I'm short too, bro. Short kings, we run the world, bro. Just kidding. The height means nothing, bro. Actually, like nowadays, people are like hyper focused on it. But give it like 2 or 3 years, bro. Give it like the next 5 years, nobody's gonna be caring about height. What's gonna be really important to people is intelligence. I promise you. Intelligence is the leading like factor in life, bro. I promise you. But yeah, everyone calls me annoying. Well, like probably nowadays, like because you've grown up in a world where it's okay to be annoying. You've grown up. It's not your fault, really. It is, but it's not your fault because you've grown up in the world where it's okay to be annoying. It's okay to be a troll, but it's not. It's not when you realize like people like. Cool people, they don't like it when you just lie and you're annoying and you're mean and you say the meanest thing you can. Like, for example, when you're on social media and go to any social media post, like look at the comment, it's always somebody trying to crack like a cringy loser joke. Like they'll say the worst thing possible they can. And there's like thousands of likes. But in real life, when those people go out and they try to crack that joke, nobody like, bro, what are you talking about? Like everybody looks at you like this. Who is this guy? This dude is annoying. And it's slowly, like, I swear to you that it's going to shift and change. Like, believe me, you're not alone, Orion, but I'm actually so happy you brought this up. Like, I'm not happy you're going through this, believe me, but times are changing, bro. Times are changing, and that's a good thing. You're tired of trolling and being annoying. That's a good thing. But anyways, yeah. Back to stream. That was a yap. Sorry. Hold on, my grandpa has COPD all my life. What is COPD? I don't know. COPD. Meaning chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. All my life, and I'm lucky I got to spend as much time as I could with him. So spend time with the older people in your life. That's exactly true. Because you never know. Spend time with the people that are important with you, because you never know who at any point in time anything could go wrong. So live your life to the fullest, bro. Orion, I'm fat, but still blessed with other ways that can grow. You're hilarious, Dream. Let me see, bro. If you're smart, bro, that's the most important. That's one of the most important things you got, bro. To girls, I can build anything. Personality on top. You're literally me. What the hell? What the hell? What the helly? What the heliante? Personality on top. Literally personality on top. I swear to you. Listen to me. Until I was like 10. Until I was 10 years old, I was like just a normal kid. Like, I didn't think girls liked me. I didn't think about nothing. Like, I thought I was just like a normal kid. My friend had girlfriends. He had a cell phone. He had friends like on his phone, all that. I was like, what? This is crazy. This is like one of my best friends growing up. So I was like, how do you have all this? Anyway, so like 11, 12, just all of a sudden, bro, my life just started peaking. Like, it'll come, bro. Like, once you mature, like, it'll come. Gotta give it time. To girls, I can build anything. What do you mean, Orion? Like, you're actually smart? I'm just smart, bro. If you're smart, you got it, bro. You got it. Just give time. Just give yourself time. I promise you. Give yourself time, bro. Listen to me. If you were dumb and ugly and like uneducated, all right, then bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's tough. I'm not gonna lie. That's tough. Bro, like, you got a head on your shoulders. You're good, bro. Just give it time. Honestly, watch. Worth is gonna be it. I love that word so much. Worth. WORTH. Fourth? Is it actually fourth, bro? Gorth, Horth, Jorth, Rorth, Torth, Horth, Lorth, Zorth, Cord, Borth, Morth, Worth, Fourth? Hey, I'm speaking real. I am fat. Miss Tammy has COVID. Oh, she does? I hate to hear that, man. My grandma has M's. It is smart. MS. It is smart. What does that mean? Orion, focus on what you're good at and throw yourself into it. That's so smart. The world always needs smart people, bro. You know what sucks is, like, what's good. It's a good thing because there's so many smart people out in this world. But imagine the people that don't have like opportunities. Like, for example, me. I feel like I'm such wasted opportunity. But if I would have had like somebody behind me, like motivating me, bro, I could be like a movie star. I promise you. I know that sounds stupid, but I swear I've always had the ability to tell stories, to like crack jokes, and have people believe in me and listen to me. Like, anytime, like, I don't know, I'm the friend. You know, when your friend group, there's always a friend that's like talking, that makes the plans, that like, not the leader. I mean, normally I was always the leader, but like the leader that doesn't make himself the leader. Like, it's not all about him. Like the guy that brings everybody together. Like, even though I'm the leader, essentially everybody looks for me to talk. I only have 10%. Pretend there's like 10 people. My word is only worth 10% because everybody has a 10% word, you know. All 10 people have a word. So I've been that type of person. There's a difference between a boss and a leader. I've always been a leader, essentially. But anyways. Boss. Hold on. Boss and leader image. I swear, I remember seeing this. Yeah. This is so cool. I love this image so much. Oh, yeah, you can see it. A boss and a... Hold on one second. Ah! Where is it, bro? Just click on it. Right here. Okay, buddy. Just pull up the picture, buddy. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. 1 second. This picture right here. So a boss, right? A boss is just going to tell you what to do while he sits and chills. The leader, the picture I've seen is usually the leader is in the front pulling it. But the leader is going to help you, bro. The leader is always going to help you. Try to surround yourself with people that always try to help you, that don't try to make fun of you. I've been thinking about this a lot, bro. Like, I don't know. I was always one of the best friends, like, possible, bro. Like, I swear. During my grandpa got it from smoking all the time. Really? I didn't know you could get that from smoking. But I regret I was upstairs and playing video games and my grandma died. That has nothing to do with you, Orion. And that can happen to anybody at any time. What you need to do is be grateful and thankful for actually having your grandma in your life. Which I mean, you know, or your grandpa, you know, or your grandma. Yeah, you said your grandma. I do hate to hear that though. I really do. North? Wow, it could be north. Wait, no, no in. Sorry, no in. All right, let me send this. Fourth. Bang. Let's go. Okay, that was actually kind of scary. That was scary. Yo, Tori, give me a word. Any word, I'm going to send it right now. Sorry, yo, look, we're at 79. I'm going to hit 80 for the night. That's fire. Not going to lie, that's fire. There's about 1,000 wordles, so we're like almost breaking 10%. Not 10%. Like, so 100? Yeah, that'd almost be 10%. That'd be like 10%. I think there's like 1,100, 200 wordles or something. So we're almost 10%, which is fire. Or let me choose a new one. 1 second. Yo, Ryan, I'm glad you came here and you talked with us about it, bro. Because listen, the worst thing that you can do is hold that inside, is not say anything, and like try to hold that inside, and then you get really sad, bro. Talk to people about it, bro. Whenever you're sad, you got to talk to people about it. Morphe time? Oh, God. Fast Us 2, we gave them up, but too late. Same with my grandparents' dream, both on oxygen. A producer? What do you mean, Jennifer? Orion, quit beating yourself up. You not playing video games would have not saved your grandpa. That's what I'm saying, bro. That would not have... You're a kid at the end of the day. There's nothing that you would have been able to do. I have no friends, bro. You have us. I'm your friend, bro. Orion, you do now. We're your friends, bro. I got no friends, too. It's peaceful. Jennifer, I'm your friend, I promise. Come here at any time you want. I'm always going to be here. No joke. You can talk to me about anything. I've always been that friend you could literally talk to about anything. Like, no joke. 1 second, sorry. Let's see. Sorry, I'm kind of late on chat. I'm catching back up. Sorry. You said boss and leader. I said the difference between a boss and a leader. I got no friends. I motivate everyone I meet. The tongue thing. Raise? That's a sick word. AI. That is such a good word because I literally love every word in this. The only letter I would use also is T, but obviously you can't. Wow, raise. 3 letters off the rip, bro. That's insane. And you know what? I almost died when I was born. Yo, you're a fighter since birth, bro. That's all I'm hearing. You've been a fighter since birth. How sick is that? That's actually really cool. I'm not gonna lie. You know, so they named, hold on. Do you know who Tyson Fury is? Tyson Fury. So Tyson Fury is like one of the best boxers like to ever live. He was like, well, in the heavyweight division. He was like 43 wins and like no losses, and then he just lost recently. He lost twice recently. But he was like 43 wins and no loss. Anyways, when he was born, like I think he was born premature. This dude is like so massive. He's like 7 foot, freaking 300 pounds or something. I think he's like bigger than that. But anyways, at birth, he was premature or something, like something he was gonna die. But anyways, like he ended up fighting through it and living. And so his parents named him after Mike Tyson, the fighter, which is so sick to me, bro. They named him Tyson. They named him after Mike Tyson because he's a fighter. So you're a fighter, bro, which is sick. Jennifer, you do now. Sister, if you choose. Thanks, bro. Heard that. Rinse. No way you just come in here and bang. No, it can't be rinse because the R can't go right here at the beginning. Hold on, sorry. I died 23 years ago during a motorcycle accident. That's a crazy story, though, honestly. You got friends in the community. That's what I'm saying. So I think God thought I was special. Bro, every single human being is special, I promise you. You're special in your own way. And you know what's so cool to me is everybody is like, has their own DNA. Literally every single human makes their own choices, which is so cool to me. Like, just because, and it's so cool that, all right, I hate to say this. There's so cool that there's people like me. I'm not saying it like that, I swear. It's so cool that there's people like me that even though I was like a cool person, I was leader, I would tell the people that didn't have confidence in themselves, I'd be like, listen, just because I like this and I'm like, you know, the cool guy and everybody's listening to me, that doesn't mean you have to listen to me, bro. If you like something different, you can choose something different, bro. And we can all agree what's the majority and we can come to an agreement. there's even good people in this world that don't take advantage of like other people. I swear, there are people out there in this world. But nowadays, like everybody take advantage of anybody over anything, and it's like scary. So, anyways, sorry, I don't hate bragging like that. Anyways, all right, hold on. We have 3 letters from the very beginning. That's insane. That's one of the best guesses of all time. That was one of the best first words of all time. Let's see. My mom was a premature baby. Wow, that's so insane. You know what's insane, Jennifer? That your mom was a premature baby, and like, imagine like, you know, if you believe in God, whatever you believe in, whoever you believe in, thank them that, because imagine, bro, you would not be here. That would like have, you know, my mom also, speaking of, my mom had cancer, I do believe, I just remember waking up. I was like 9 years old. Damn it, I don't think I've ever told this story. I was like 9 years old. All right, hear me out. I'm getting real. It was the year Saw, or I don't know. Anyways, we were watching the movie Saw. My friend had came over. I was like 9 or 10 years old. My friend had came over with the movie on DVD. This is how you know it's old. He came over with it. Actually, on DVD, was new at the time. And he was like, look, we have a movie. Whoa. That's crazy. I guess it's like that. Anyways, he came over. We're watching the movie. I just remember going to sleep. I remember waking up, and like my dad is like waking me up. He's like, hey, I'm taking your mom to the hospital. Everything's gonna be all right. We'll be back. I was like, huh? Okay. I just go to sleep, right? I never really thought much of it, like, ever. Anyways, my mom apparently had cancer, and she had surgery and all kinds of stuff. So, long story short, shout out. Fuck cancer, but shout out. Anyways, sorry. I was a week early. No way, actually. All right, y'all want to hear a crazy story about birthdays, since we're talking about birthdays? Me and my dad have the same birthday. Isn't that insane? We've never had a good relationship. Every time, like, you would think, like, bro, we have the same birthday. It would be so easy for him to, like, have a good relationship. Anyways, whatever. He grew up in a different time. Anyways, bro, we have the same birthday. How sick is that? I was weak early. Okay, good night, bro. I'm crying. Why are you crying, bro? Thought we were having a great conversation right now. And I could make a difference. So I thank God, and I can make it. You can make a difference, bro. You know, you already made a difference coming by here. I appreciate you. Orion, good night. Cross emoji, prayer emoji, salute emoji, clap emoji. Good night. Sorry. Good night, Ori. Sorry. Good night, Ori. You'll be fine in the morning. That's what I'm saying, bro. Good night's rest and time will heal everything, bro. Time heals everything. Once you it's literally, whenever you go through something bad, it's literally like a storm, right? You see the dark clouds, right? You're going through the sadness. Then it starts raining and thunderstorming. Maybe even your power goes out, where you're like so sad you don't care about anything, whatever, right? And then the storm passes, bro. You're like, wow, okay, that sucked, but I feel a little bit better, like whatever, like. And then the rainbow comes out. You just like realize, like, yeah, this sucks, but like whatever, you know, it'll pass. Whatever's wrong, it'll pass. Good night, Ryan. Oh, don't be sad. Have a good day. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. First, sorry, I was trying to help my boy out. FIRST. No way, you just come in and bang it out, Tori. I believe. Bro, what? No way. Huh? I literally did not contribute a single thing to that. A 2? A 2? I'm in shock. Terrific. Yo, Tori. What? Torian might be better than Damien. I'm just saying. I'm going to say it. Listen, I'm going to say it. Tori might be better than Damien. I said it. Wow. Wow, that was incredible. Cue the outro. Wait, should I cue the outro right now? Wow, that was so insane. That's like the second time it's ever happened. All right, let's see. I have 3 number 2s. All right, let me flex real quick. Let me just flex real quick. The first Wordle ever created. Let's see. The first Wordle ever created. I got it in 2, you know, no biggie. I got it in 2. I'm just saying. I don't remember how. Actually, it's on stream somewhere. But yeah, this is the first word ever created. Actually, that was so insane, Tori. I'm actually shocked. There's no way. 2? Wow. Stare at it. Actually, you don't have to stare at it. Actually, Tori saved y'all. Y'all don't have to stare at it. Wow. Join me in Roblox sometimes? Honestly, I've been meaning to play Roblox on stream. I do apologize. I've just stuck on Wordle, so shout out. Anyways, I am going to cue the outro. Cue the outro. I'm going to cue it on a high note, I feel like. I feel great. That was so sick. Let me see. One second. Yeah. This is a great time. Jeremy, I have a question. That's like the second time it's ever happened. Cue the outro. Cueing the outro. Wow. Shorter stream tonight. I do apologize about that, but I feel great. Honestly, I've had a great time, so listen to me. Stop the outro. Stop the outro. Pausing the outro. Listen to me. Time is the most valuable thing you will ever have in this life. I don't care how rich you are. Time and your word is the most valuable thing you'll ever have in your life. I used to hang out with this guy. Well, my sister's boyfriend, my sister's ex, well, all right, I'll just say my nephew's dad. My sister ended up having a kid with this guy. Anyway, his parents are rich. He's always been a rich guy. He's never had to work or anything in life. He's never had to do anything in life, right? He's always wanted me to hang out with him, be around him, just be his friend, blah, blah, blah. I've never cared how much money you have. I don't care, blah, blah, blah. It's never been about that. It's always been about what kind of human you are. And so your word and time, the most valuable thing you'll ever have in this life. And listen to me, I'm very grateful that you spent some of your time with me. I really do appreciate that. Start the outro. Listen, shout out Tori. Not gonna lie, shout out Tori. She actually killed it today. That was so insane. Shout out Tori. Shout out Jennifer. Shout out, you know, hey, maybe we're building a little women's community. I'm just saying, shout out. Maybe not. I don't know. Shout out Snaky Penguin Dragon. Shout out My Name is Silva. I'm a nobody trying to be somebody. Bye. Yo, shout out my outro. Shout out Fast Boy. Shout out Snaky Penguin Dragon. Shout out Reverend Dream. Shout out Orion. Listen to me, Orion, if you're still here. What's that saying? That's like, this too shall pass. I don't know. Whatever bad thing happens, bro, it passes. I promise you. Shout out Infinite. Shout out Infinite Black Hole. Shout out Master Scion. Shout out. Let's look at the Discord. Oh wait, maybe I should post it, the Discord, just in case. That's the Discord. Shout out Heckcat. Shout out Furry. Shout out Banana Brahma. Shout out Crip Brothers. Shout out Cupcake. This is Furry actually. Shout out Damien. Shout out J-Dog, which is my boy Fast Boy. Shout out Cam. Shout out Master Scion. Shout out Reverend Dream. Shout out, who am I missing? Lucifer. Shout out Snaky Penguin Dragon. Shout out the God, which is United States. Shout out Yuhi. I'm surprised Yuhi didn't come by. It's actually late. Shout out Basketball Lover. He came by earlier. I forgot about that. Let's see. Dude, all right, I got an exam tomorrow. I gotta go study. Bye, y'all. Yo, Jennifer, thank you for coming by. I really do appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Let's see. Fast. I came from family of ironworkers. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Reverend Dream is a freaking tank, bro. Shout out. Oh, I already said that. Have you worked in the building industry? My uncle designed the Cracker Barrels and been all. Wait, your uncle designed Cracker Barrel? That's kind of insane. No way. He actually designed Cracker Barrel? I am. Shout out to the guy who picked the wrong cup. Shout out to this guy. Hold on. Shout out to my thumbnail. The guy that picked the wrong cup. Shout out to this guy. Hold on, sorry. Shout out to this guy. He unfortunately chose the wrong cup. Shout out, who I'm missing somebody. Shout out Blue Roses, Forever Blue Roses. Shout out Star. I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? Fast Call. Also Framed Houses. A lot of those has songs on my page. Shout out. My grandpa did flooring after he got out of the service. Yes, he was. Shout out Quandale Pringle with the Real VR1. Yo, Snaky Penguin Dragon, you almost let me forget him, bro. I'm disappointed in you, Snaky. You almost let me forget. Shout out to the military goat. Shout out Dream. Fast, I did flooring before too. Shout out Crit Brother. I shouted him out earlier. Yes, and he was a butt munch. Meanest man I met. Dang, that sucks. Shout out to all the grandparents out there. Which honestly has always made me feel weird talking about. I've always felt weird talking about grandparents because obviously I never really got to, you know, hang out with mine. So, but it's never really bothered me. So shout out to all the grandparents. It sucks, obviously, but you know, you just live through it. It is what it is. I'm re-queuing the outro for a third time. Shout out to the outros that take a long time. That's how you know they're the best outros. Master 2, shout out Master Cyan. I said him too, but it's okay. We'll give him a double. Seki, all right, listen to me. This is the end of the stream, guys. You know what my name, or do you? I don't know. My name is Silva. Listen. Oh wait, hold on. That's kind of a cool setup. That was almost kind of a cool setup. You know my name. Do you know my name? My name is Silva. I'm a nobody trying to be somebody. Wait, that needs a little work. That needs a little work, but I may start switching that up. You know what I'm saying? I think I cooked. Anyways, listen, guys, this is the stream. My name is Silva. Thank you for spending your time with me. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. I really am grateful. Well, everybody, I'm a nobody trying to be somebody. I'm out. Yo, I used a different hand. That's the only time I've ever used this hand before. That was a secret outro. That was a secret outro. You know, made it a little different that time. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I really do love every one of y'all, and I'm so grateful for your time. I really am. Thank you. Snaky, salute emoji, cross emoji, prayer emoji. I have a song for you to play after stream. Send it. International feel. Okay, I got you. International feel. That's how you know I'm legit. I was actually gonna listen to it because I was typing it in. I didn't even know I was showing my screen. I thought I was like right here so you can't see it. I was actually typing it in. Anyways, have a great day tomorrow, everyone. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Heart emoji, heart emoji. Good night, everyone. Can you watch me? Sorry, Orion, I'm in the stream. Love you, bro. Thank you for coming by. I hope to see y'all tomorrow. Thank you all. I really am grateful. Bye.